Good morning, friends. In the concern of our skill enhancement course, during last lecture that I have sent you an audio clip, we have seen that what is meant by individual social responsibility and how professional ethics, which include professional accountability, being part of the team, dedication and commitment. These things are very much important and essential, or you can say it is an inseparable part of our professional life, being part of an establishment, being part of a business firm, being part of a private firm, or etc. Or in general, you can say while living in society as a common living being, we must be ethical. As I told you, there are no universal rules as far as the following of ethics is concerned, but it is highly expected. जेव्हा तुम्ही स्वतःला मनुष्य प्राणी म्हणून घेता, हे कुठं लिहिलेलं नाही. इवन I would like to tell you that as far as our fundamental duties are concerned, nothing has been written or it has not been made compulsory. It has not been made mandatory by even the Constitution of India. तुमची जी मूलभूत कर्तव्य आहेत, ही जर तुम्ही पालन केली नाहीत तर तुम्हाला कुठेही शिक्षेची तरतूद राज्यघटनेमध्ये नाही, लक्षात घ्या. परंतु हे तुम्ही पालन केलं पाहिजे. सक्ती नाही, परंतु तुम्ही याचं पालन केलं पाहिजे, अशी एक अपेक्षा आपल्या सर्वांकडून केलेली आहे. आफ्टर इंडिव्हिज्युअल सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, the next term is corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. You see, corporate world, you know better. There are firms and companies, and in a postmodern period where the stress is on privatization, corporate social responsibility, this term becomes more visible. What the term demands? The term demands balance between social, environmental and economical concerns. In the present era, though a company ultimately aims at profit, but the concerns are rapidly changing. In the world of private firms, there are three important P's, or you can call them three P's. First P means people, second P means planet, and third P means profit. These are the three P's which are closely associated with corporate social responsibility. A company who works with the timeline, or you can say bottom line of these three P's, always cares for these three things. First, people. Who are the people? People includes employees or individuals directly or indirectly involved in corporations work in the wider range community where the organization does a business. All the peoples, including localities, employees, the society in which the corporation sells its material or outcomes. Company always cares for these peoples, for these locals. For example, as far as employees is concerned, to pay them proper salary at proper time, to care for better atmosphere at the working place, again to take in account the interest of stakeholders, to take in account interest of shareholders. एक कॉर्पोरेशन जेव्हा बनतं तर एक कंपनी जेव्हा बनते त्या कंपनीमध्ये अनेक लोकांचे शेअर्स असतात. या सर्व लोकांच्या गुंतवणुकीचं भान ठेवणे, कर्मचाऱ्यांना वेळेवर योग्य पगार देणे आणि स्टेक होल्डर्स, द एंटायर सोसायटी इज स्टेक होल्डर. इफ युअर प्रॉडक्ट इज बेटर फॉर हेल्थ, द स्टेक होल्डर्स विल बी हॅपी. If your product is injurious to health, then your stakeholders will not be happy. So these things should be taken in account as a part of corporate social responsibility. Another part is of planet. It means that an organization must try to reduce its ecological footprint as much as possible. लक्षात घ्या, हल्ली पृथ्वीवरचं जे वातावरण आहे त्यातील घातक पदार्थांचं प्रमाण कमी व्हावं यासाठी आंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तरावर परिषदा घेतल्या जातात. नॅशनल ग्रीन ट्रिब्युनल नावाची आपल्याकडे ही एक राष्ट्रीय हरित लवाद नावाचा आपल्याकडे एक आयोग आहे की जेणेकरून या पृथ्वीवरच्या निकोप वातावरणाला आपल्या कंपनीमुळे काही हानी पोहोचू नये याची जास्तीत जास्त काळजी ही घेतली पाहिजे. त्यालाच इथे आपण प्लॅनेट म्हटलं. टू सेव्ह द प्लॅनेट, reduce the harm as much as you can. You see, nowadays rain harvesting is a common word known by all. Save water, save trees, so that coming generation could get better oxygen, better water to drink. These are certain our movements. Use of renewable energy, solar energy, wind energy. These are the new concepts which reduce our dependency on electricity. That should be taken in account. And last thing is profit. As I stated earlier, every corporation ultimately aims at profit only. But this should not be the profit of like Britishers. They went on looting us. They went on cheating with us. They went on purchasing raw material and came back with ready-made material. And in between, they crossed all the boundaries of profits. But what are the new guidelines for profit? Here you see, while every business purposes financial profitability, Triple bottom line business, see it as one part of the business plan. See, uh, priorly, entire focus was on the profit. But now, according to 3 P's, profit is only one part of your business, and on the other hand, you have to take in account the profit of stakeholders. तुम्ही जेवढं घेताय लोकांकडनं तेवढी क्वालिटी तुम्ही लोकांना दिली पाहिजे. These are the 3 P's related to corporate social responsibility. Students, so far we have finished, I think, 2 chapters. New guidelines will come up to 31st March, and after that, as per the guidelines of state and university, our classes will be conducted. Tomorrow we will deal with 3rd chapter, which includes self-awareness, mindfulness and self-esteem. We will discuss these terms from tomorrow. Up to this, goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you.